Okay, so first of all, the concept of a string. What is a string is? So till now we have discussed the number of standard data types in Python. In this section of tutorial, we will discuss the most important data types in Python, that is string. Why we say it's a data type? Because we can access this thing with the help of type function. You can display the type of any data using type functions. So that's why we can say it's a data type. In Python, a string can be created by enclosing the character or sequence of character in a quotes. Okay, means if you want to create the a string in Python, so what you can use a quotes, and these quotes may be single or double. Okay, or triple quotes also. The triple quotes is basically for the multiple line. Okay, I already show you this thing in the literals part. Like now, what I do, let's create a string, name one, not name to the message one equal to string in single quotes. Hello, good morning, and then I'm creating a little bit same string with the double quotes. What I do, message 2 equal to hello, good evening. All right, these are my two string, and let me convert this string to double quotes. So these are same, because you can create a string in single quotes or double quotes. And if you want to print the message, I hope me I put the wrong spelling. Me double s a g, similarly me double s a g. Alright, so what I do, I run again. Me message 1. So now we have 4 value, we have to print the correct one. Message 1 and message 2. Message 2. Alright, but these are printing the data in the single quotes. The first thing, the outcome in the form of a string. If you want to put its type, both message 1 and message 2 both reflect the string. So no matter you are using the single quote or double quote, doesn't matter, but thing is that there should be a string. All right, okay. Now one more thing that I told you in a somewhere in the previous classes, I want to tell you this thing one more time, that we have a name equal to Rajesh. Okay, and the age, means what I'm trying to show, I'm giving a demonstration of str function. Just like we have in int function, same way we have str function. So what happened, I put the age as 16. Okay, then I do is the print hello Rajesh. Okay, sorry, hello, not Rajesh. The name will be carried by the variable name, comma you are years old, not years, age old. So what we have output of this one? Yes, Mr. Arvinda. What output we have for this one?
Sir, I think all that data types are not same, so output will not become same.
No, it's an error or no error. If no error, so
Sir,
what output will be printed?
sir, I think there will be errors, sir, because both the data types are not same.
Nothing. Simple. I told you this thing in the second lecture. If you go with the recording, when you put the comma, so no matter how which data type you are putting over there, no matter. But because I don't use here str function, but if you appending the string, see appending means merging the string. So merging is the quality of only string data type. Okay, so I replace all the comma with the plus. So now what output it will give you, Dr. Kante? Very good evening. Dr. Kante, you can hear me? Dr. Kante, if you hear me, please unmute yourself. Yes, Devashish ji. Devashish, you can
Hello,
unmute?
good
Yeah,
evening, sir.
yes. Yes, yes, please.
Sir, it is appear as the letter will be merged. There is no white space.
No, I'm asking there is a error. If there is error or if there is a no error. If there is a
No
no
error.
error, so
No error.
no error. There is a error. Because appending values does not support the integer thing. If you're appending the thing, see first thing over here, comma does not require anything for data type. It is not especially for data type, whether you're getting string data type or integer, no matter, it will print you. But if you put the plus over here, means you're appending the string before the name and after the name. So all data type must be string. So problem is created by the age, because name is a string part, you can see over here, but age is not a string part. So if you want to append some numeric value, so you have to convert that numeric value to string using str function. Now this will work.
Yes, yes. I have read the note.
Got it?
Yes, sir. I have read the note.
Okay, so keep this thing in mind that if you want to
Okay.
append things, all the things should be what we say string part. Otherwise this will give you the errors. All right. Now string can be iterable, a string can be iterable, means we can iterate uh, Terable. Okay, means we can iterate, we can, I hope spelling mistake is there. Iterable. Any mistake in iterable spelling? Iterable,
No,
no, no.
sir.
Iteratable.
What what
TABL, I guess.
ite please repeat.
ITRA
TABL.
TABL. RATABL.
What
RATABL.
happened when we focus very any spelling very very carefully, so this spelling either wrong, it's or it seems wrong. Okay, now, so what I do, a string can be a table. See, string is a collection of characters, these characters. Okay, so when you iterate this string, let's suppose I take the message one. So what happened, for I in message one, print I. So what happened, it will picking the one by one character. Okay, one character, and even it is picking a space over there. That is going to be pinned, means string can be iterable. So one thing keep in mind, wherever the collection is there, because the collection, so it have the index. When you have a collection, so you have an index. So how we define the index for this one? Okay, so every characters on a string have occupy the starting index from 0. Okay, this is a string given for this one. So the first index contain this one, second index, actually first is starting index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last index means length minus 1. Length minus 1. All right, so let's see, and we will print the what we say index with data. Okay, so let's see, I'm copying the same code. This one, what I do, I want to see on which index which character is there. So the other I splitting is also there, but we have to printing the index with its data. Okay, so I just put over here and see what I'm writing on the print. Okay, I'm writing on the print, let's suppose I have the message one, the variable name message one, and inside this one I want to put what I want to put that index means I value. Okay, for this one we have to use one more thing, the range function. See this one. So I'm taking the range length of what message one. Okay, what length function do? Length function just display the length of the data what you pass over there, length of message one. So this will how long or how many character in a given string. These are 18 characters. I mean, which one? Hello, good morning. In which two are the white spaces? Okay, two are the blank spaces. All right. And based on this one, what I put over here, I then I enclose this thing because I want that inside a single square bracket, just like this arrangement. I want this arrangement that the variable name, index, and then equal to characters. So what data I have over there, I just put the arrow for the decorating, nothing importance for this arrow, then comma. How to access any character? Just if I take message one and the data onto second index. So we have L data on the first index, zeroth index. We have H. Okay. So same thing I put over here, and inside this one, what I do, I just parts I. Wow, beautiful presentation. So on zeroth index of message variable, we have H1 ELLO. Fifth index is blank. Again on 6 onwards, good, and then again morning. So what I do in this arrangement, I just take this one, index and then print the data also. So what happened with that? This will show you clear picture what index occupying what data. Any query on this one? You can ask me. Any query on this one? I mean, all the things clear. I mean, this is nothing special in that, but is Arvinda.
Sir, in previous slide, there is something like right. Sir, STR 0 to 4. Down, sir.
अभी वो स्लाइसिंग बताऊंगा मैं स्लाइसिंग बताई नहीं है अभी ये
Okay,
स्लाइसिंग
okay.
है ना अभी
Slash
बताना
0
अभी मैं
to 4.
इंडेक्सिंग
Yes, sir.
अभी
Okay, okay.
इंडेक्सिंग पे हूँ अभी इंडेक्सिंग पे हूँ
ठीक
अभी
है.
स्लाइसिंग पे आऊंगा तो बताऊंगा ठीक है ना
Okay, sir.
क्योंकि जब तक इंडेक्सिंग नहीं सीखोगे स्लाइसिंग नहीं सीख सकते स्लाइसिंग होता है इंडेक्सिंग के हेल्प से ठीक है ना सो दिस इज वे वी कैन यूज द पॉजिटिव इंडेक्सेस in python string can obey positive and negative both indexes. Okay, I just see.
So, so can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
So actually your voice is not coming, so like it's so slow. I can't hear you properly.
Anyone, Arvind, you are facing same issue?
Sir, little bit slow, but it's fine,
At
sir.
the time, like 2 or 3 minutes is what quite good, but after
My,
that it's going
Preeti,
slow.
check your internet connection. My internet connection
I
is
have
good.
checked it, so your voice is sometime coming so clearly, and after a 1-2 minute is again like some issue.
Sir, can you please put your mic little bit far away from your mouth? Actually, some air
Definitely,
sound is.
definitely. What I do, I just reconnect the mic. Okay, just muting for 1 minute. Okay, then we again rejoin. Please wait. Now, any improvement? Any improvement in voice?
Yeah, it's clear, sir.
Okay. So what I do, yes, anyone have issue? I mean, Preeti Yadav, any issue from your
Yeah,
side?
sir. Still, I can't hear you. Like, your voice is clear, but the sound and the volume is so slow.
Ma'am, it's full from my side. My
I
internet
think so
connection.
might be from the like the mic and all. I don't know, but
What is your internet speed? What is your internet speed? Open the fast.com and tell me the internet speed because issue may be from your side or my side. My side internet speed is good.
I think so.
Okay, let me do this thing. So what I do, I just put the Python string index. Okay. So what I'm fetching the one image, okay, which will give you, yes. That is good image. Yes. Ashiana. Yeah, that is also good index. Okay, so what I do, I'm just getting this image. Why? Copy the image address, and I'm just putting to demonstrate the negative index also. Yes, perfect. So what the motive behind to put this image, that Python index any string contain the positive index and the negative index as well. I will show you. So for example, if we have country equal to Hindustan, okay, see carefully how to check that. See, one more thing, that a single character maintaining two indexes, one is positive and one is negative. In the sense of positive, the a character can be accessed with the help of 0 positive index and minus negative index. Okay, so I will demonstrate both. So what I do, I have country over here, so I just copy the code which printing the index. I will print both index positive and negative. Okay, so what I do, I just take the length of country, then again press the country over here. Each character of country will be printed using the variable. This is a positive index. Okay, so 0 to 8, it's showing the positive index. Now what I do, put the positive index. Okay, so let's verify first that it have the negative index. So what I do, put over here, and we can say it's a negative index. Okay, so for negative index, what I do, I start with the length of message. Okay, it will calculate the length, goes to 0, uh, goes to 0, and we got starting with length goes to 0, and we got the step of +1. See this thing, h contain -9. And keep in mind when we do the negative index to just like we do the positive index, so first character occupy the 0. When we do the negative index, last character occupy the -1, means we start from -1, -1, -2, -3, like that. So let's verify that this is the correct one or not. So what I do, I just take country of -9, perfect, h, and country of 0, h, means a single string can be accessed with the help of positive index and a negative index, and you can iterate these things with the help of for loop, so that you can carefully see in over here that everything is putting, I mean, the last -1 putting to last character, and it is downgrading, means -1, -2, -3, like that. Means negative number is increasing till the starting point, from the ending point to starting point, and the positive index starting from the starting point and progress toward the negative point, I mean the last point. Any query on this one? No. All right, so what we do now, slicing, very important concept. Slicing means we are cutting the big string, we are cutting the small string from the big string, so that what we do, we have slice operator. Slice operator nothing but the square rectangle, I mean square brackets. Okay, so we have slice operator. Okay, what it do, slice operator do, let me convert this thing and we convert. Okay, what we do, take the slice, we take the string variable, then it uses a start point for slicing, means from where up to where. Start point, then it need the end point, then it need the step size. Step size is also known as stride in the Python terminology. Okay, so what we do, this is syntax. Okay, so let's suppose I have a country. I mean, better I put the this index value over here so that we can match the thing. Okay, so I want to slice country start to end. See this thing. So this will give me entire string because there is no end point, no last point. But if we say I need data start from 1 and goes to 7, so keep in mind 7 will not attend it in Python. Last index will not attend it. Okay, so it will start from 1, I N D U S T. This thing will be printed. 7 will not print it over here. Means from big string you are cutting your small string. All right, same thing if you want to do with the negative indexes. Let's suppose you take this one, -7 to -2. So I can put this thing -7 to 7 to -2. Check this thing, and DUST. So -7, where is my 7? And DUST. 2 will not attend it. All right. All right. Now the concept of stride says if you want to do some step size. Let's suppose I'm printing from 1 to 7. I'm putting the stride of 2. Meet step size of 2. So after I, D will be printed because I plus 2, index of I plus 2, D, index of D plus 2, T. So IDS means it's jumping, means INDUST, this one. And I put the stride of 2, means step size 2. So it will start from here, again jump over here. All right. Now if I take this one same, so I remove this one, I remove this one, and first I display the country. Otherwise you will say, sir, we don't get anything. This tabular format I print over here, and the whose name I will ask, that person will be give the answer. This one. Yes, Mr. Arvind, what output we have for this one, this given one?
Sir, all the even numbers, sir.
Spell,
H
spell the characters.
N U T N
HNUD
T N.
T. Yes, N will be there because we put the colon over here. So this will give you correct answer. Okay, so this is where string going to be sliced. Okay, the same sequence. I told you the negative slide over here. Yes. Okay. So again, if you want to repeat any string, I mean, if we are going to multiply, see what I do. I just take str1. Okay, and I say str1 into 3. So keep in mind. Okay, then problem is there. Keep in mind when you have any kind of string and you multiply that with a numeric number, so the string will repeat that time. String will append that time that given end. Okay. Now what I do? Take a program. we take some program over here. Write a program. Uh, what I do? Hmm, how many of you working with the laptop? How many of you working with the laptop? One, two, three, four, five, only four, 20, six participants is there. Okay, so I am giving you the writer program to count the frequency of given character in your name. Okay, name and the character will be entered by user. Okay, so user will enter the name, user will enter the character, and your output must be what we say. It's a frequency. Or better, I say that write a program to develop a function. Develop a function which count. All right, very good. Okay, so you start your please. I'm starting from my end. So what I do first for no def count count character. Okay, or we say better frequency freq frequency. It will take the name and it will take the character. Two things it will take. Okay, so what I do here, we initialize the count equal to 0. Okay, because it will iterate the thing. So again I am iterating the one loop for I in range. Okay, length of name. All right, means we are iterating the name. I have to iterating name, and then what I do, if what I do over here, ch equal to name of I, then c equal to c plus 1. All right, and return c. Yes, Akila, what happened in this logic? Your voice again not audible to me.
It will count the length of the characters.
Not length. Okay, here I count the length of the name. The name, I check index by index the name and the character which is fixed. Okay, so running this function, I count the frequency freq. Okay, if you want to take the name and the thing from user, so you can take the name, store the thing in variable, and then call the function. Okay, frequency, I take the Manoj, and what character I want to count is O. So Akila, what is expected output?
Sir, sorry to interrupt, but still I can't hear you.
Better dear change your headphone because there is no issue from my
Sir, I
side.
have changed it. Even the volume from my side is full.
So give me the solution. What I do? I hope you have issue. Otherwise, no people have issue for this one. Okay, do one thing. Restart your laptop. Maybe some issues were there. Okay, because Windows, if you're using a Windows operating system, so Windows updating from last 2 3 days, so that is getting a problem. That's why I'm taking the class on Ubuntu. Okay, so what I do that for this case, Akila, what we have the output of this one.
Sir, frequency is nothing but counting the number of words in the counting the number of characters in a word, right? That's it,
So,
right?
so what output we have?
4.
4. So one, we have to count, see the objective, which count the frequency of given character. I mean, character is 0. I mean O. So in a given name, Manoj, you have to count how many times O is repeated.
Okay, okay. This is only one time. So I thought we have to count at which point is stopping.
If say FREQ, please mute yourself. Yes, Mr. Sandeep Kumar, please unmute yourself. Now
Yes.
next question to goes to your side.
Yes.
Sandeep Kumar, any issue from voice from my side
No,
for you?
sir. It's clear.
So I think the problem with that person, Mike. Okay. So if I put the M over here, so what output will be there?
Like it will print nothing, sir. It will return nothing.
It will print. It will print something.
Nothing, sir.
Mr.
It will be
Shashi, what it is printing?
Printing 0.
Yes, printing 0. First of all, why it's validating? Because the case is different.
Capital
Capital
M.
M and a small m there. Because I initialize the count equal to 0. And you pass over here the small m. If you pass the capital M, so what I do? I take the capital M over here.
1.
All right. So it is give me 1. So problem is that the case. If you want to convert the case, so what I do? Again, I take this one over here. I take one more variable temp equal to name dot lower. Okay, I mean if you are entering the thing in lower, otherwise you can put the upper, or you can do the thing and check the with the lower and upper or operator using. All right. So what I do? Okay. So everything name converted into lower, and then I compare rather than name I compare that temp. I take this freak one. Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, now I am getting this thing because every name, what name you getting while inserting the function, it will lowering down. So I take freak one, a small m. Oops, the problem is there. Name got the lowercase stored in temp.
sir. Temp of
Sorry,
I.
sorry. This one is here. Temp of I. That's why I'm saying it's all right. So this is the way when you want the case violation is there, so you can do this thing. Okay, append is I do append thing not required, string not required, slicing not required. All right, in operator. In operator, I already told you in operator section. If you want to see some string, I mean character or the string part. Okay, just like country. So if you want to search capital H in country, so in operator give you the true if the data is there. Okay, not single character. If you want to see this occurrence, check this thing. Reciprocally, if the thing is not there, let's suppose this pattern is not there. If I put Z after this one, so it is not, this occurrence is not there. Occurrence means the entire these character, I mean the sequence of these characters is not there. So this give you false. So if you want to see which one is not there, for that we have not in operator. Not in operator give you yes Shrisha. Yes Shrisha. Yes.
Sir,
Please unmute. Yes, please.
I did the coding in a different way. Actually, I placed the input statements inside the function. It is showing an error, sir.
Which coding? Which coding? This one.
Yes, sir.
So what problem you
I
are facing?
placed the input functions inside the function.
What you
Input
place?
statements.
You put.
Input statements inside the function.
So what error is showing to you?
Index string index out of range.
Can you give me the screenshot of this one on my mail ID?
Can you please
Because
send
with
me mail, sir?
because
Mail
because
ID?
you don't know my mail ID. Okay, so please wait. Gmail. This one is email ID. Okay, send, take the screenshot and
Okay,
then
thank you.
send me. Okay, meanwhile I am just doing this one. And one more, I advise to you, when we develop the parameterized function, avoid to take input inside the function. I mean, some programming standards is there. You are passing the
Okay.
inputs as a parameter, so do not put the input statement inside the function, because that is already parameterized. You are passing the value inside this one. All right.
Okay.
Similarly, I am demonstrating the not in true. The thing which is not in this thing, it will return the true. All right. The same sequence, we have some what we say. We have some function, library function, good library function. What is use of this library function? That you can perform the task easily. Very easily, you can perform the task using this library function. Now, let's see what are those library function which will help you while you're coding anything like that. So the library function of Python string. Okay, the first library function is capitalize. Capitalize. What it do? Let do it. Let see by doing it. Will this function convert the first character? This function will convert the first character into the capital, into the capital one. Okay, how? Let's see. Okay, let's suppose I have function str1 equal to, we have data where we have a line, some line like the Switzerland WITZER is the beautiful place. Okay, so what I do in one line, str1 dot capitalize, cap for capitalize thing. Check the thing. I put all the characters as small. What it do? It will convert only the first character of a given line as a in uppercase. So what is that function which will do each word first character in uppercase? Means if you want that each word first character turn into capitalized. For this we have title. Second number, title. This function convert the first character into capital of each word. Okay, so again I copy this thing. I just put the title. Check this thing. So each word first character now turn into capital one. All right. Now we have some more function over there. Third is upper. See this thing. This function is questioning. Is very first. Means this is questioning to you that the data you supply is all the characters uppercase. If all the data in uppercase, this will give you true. Okay. This function used to check that given string have uppercase. Okay, let's see. So what I do, again I copy this one and paste over here and remove all these one and do put in the upper any letter. Okay, avoid the special characters. Okay, so I do use is upper. Okay, so if all the uppercase, it will give you the true. But if anyone you got over here small, let's suppose I put the small d, so this will give you false because it find the given character is in this one. Similarly, we have is upper, you can do yourself. Is lower, this will be homework. Is lower, same as is upper, it will check all the thing are okay. So write your demonstration. I mean, again it will give you true and false. This is a fourth function. Okay, I again check this thing. Okay, again I put the small. All right, now I check again. Question is lower, so again true because all the characters are in lowercase. Again I put any character in capital, so this will give you false because at least one character is capital, so this will give you the false. Okay, now next function is fifth one is alpha, alpha. What it do, it return true true if all the character in the string are alphabet. Okay, alphabet means abcd. All right, again I take this one. So no matter uppercase or lowercase, but matter is that it is alphabet. Okay, so let me crop this thing first. No, escape m. Okay, now I put the is alpha. Check true because all things are alphabets. Okay, if you put anything numeric 7, so this give you false. So by this way, using is alpha method, you can find that all the given input string is a perfectly collection of alphabet. Just like you put somewhere, you take the name, so you want to check that particular person enter all the characters as alphabet, so you can use this function. All right, now is alpha. After this one we have is digit. Sixth one we have is digit. It return true all the characters in a string are digits. Okay, so how we check this thing? Let's suppose I'm taking this one. I check this one is digit true. But basically, if you put anything inside this one, any alphabet A, so this will give you false. You put any what we say any special character, just like in mobile number we have extension like this one, USA 91 plus like that. So this will give you false because it is only checking the all the string you give contain all the numbers over there. Okay, now what we do? I forget which thing is done. Capitalized title is upper, is lower, is alpha, is digit. Yes, now in the same sequence 7 upper means you, this is used for convert the thing to uppercase. You have the string which have the lower case and you want to convert this thing uppercase, just like for this one. Okay, what I do, one letter is capital, so this is not contain the is upper, this is upper. Is function give you the value in true and false because it's a questioning to you When it is questioning, so it will give you the value in true and false. When it is not questioning, so this will give you value the as a result. Check the thing. It convert all the thing in uppercase. Similarly, if you want to see the lower for part, so I copy this one and put all the things in a capital part, and one part is lower, some part is lower, so that you can uniformly turn the thing into lowercase. Check this thing. Now, next very important, swap case. Very important, swap case. You know, swap case means lower upper, upper lower. Swap case. Okay, this is my 8. Oops, this is 7, 8, 9th. So what I do, I just copy this one. You will see the magic. Okay, so some of the things lower part, some of the thing upper part. So after using this function, those character which are upper will goes to lowercase, and those which one is lower is going to uppercase. So check the thing. Initial one convert to the lower one which is already in uppercase, and in between from E to O. So E to O. All right. Now the next important function, 10th split function. This function is used to split the data for a given delimiter. What is delimiter? Is symbol. Symbol means I am showing you. Let's suppose I have, okay, suppose we have email ID @iibm.com. So we have two delimiter in this one. Which one? This is symbol and this symbol, dot and @. Now if I want to split this thing, so when it splits, so this part is separate from the this part. Okay, so what I do, email dot split, and then I put on which it is going to be split. So it is splitting from the, check this thing. So it is splitting from over here so that it can do this thing. All right, so what I do, splitting is an important thing. I mean, any character you can split a thing. You have dollar symbol in between the string like that. Okay, so if you have space, any string which have the space, just like we have the Switzerland somewhere, Switzerland a beauty place place. Yes, I just copy this thing. Okay, so str1 dot split. So by default, if you are not putting any delimiter, so it will use a space. It will use a space on this one. Okay, when we split the thing, then we can join the thing. Join. All right, for join the thing, yes, any query from any participant? Yes, which one had the query? Please unmute yourself.
Sir, actually, what should happen when we give I as a delimiter in Abhishek @iibm.com?
Delimiter you have want to put split on I.
Yes.
Check this thing.
Okay. And why is there a space, sir, after this?
So you should think about this. You should think about this. Why this before this one it is creating space? Because
Yes.
it is removed. It is removed, and this is not a space.
Okay.
This is not a space. A space. This is something like this one. A space is something
Yes.
like this and this.
Okay.
Because when it do split, so delimiter symbol is removed. So that's why it
Okay.
is putting over here.
Okay. Okay, sir. I understand.
Alright, I just put the previous one. All right. When we have this thing, so join used the list. This function required the list to join data. Okay, let's see how this thing. Let's suppose I have this list. Okay, so I take list 2 equal to this is my list, and I want to join this list. So what I do uh, for join, what we do, we take from which symbol you want to join. You want to join a space, then dot join list 2. Check the thing. I put the space over here. If you want to join the list 2 with some symbol, let's suppose I want to join the symbol. So it is join the symbol with the hash. So these two function split and join will help you in data science too much when we do some data preprocessing. So it will do this kind of thing. All right. So this is about the string. Any query you can ask me, and then we have the 5 minute break, and then we start the next part. So I'm taking 5 minute break. You guys also take a drink, water break. All right. Welcome back to new session, the Python list. All right.
Sir,
Yes, please. Yes, sir.
sir, what is identifier? It identify variable.
I told you this thing in lecture, separate lecture. I think second or third lecture is on identifier. Identifier the
No, sir,
name.
not that. What is identifier function? How it
The
works?
identifier function is used to find that you using the thing which is identifier or not. For example, if you're using the for keyword, so that is, I mean, sorry, if you're using obeying all protocol, all the naming convention. Okay, for example, I'm giving you, let's suppose you cannot put the number at very first. Okay, put the is identifier. Identity function means you are obeying the 5 4 rules which you make for the identifier. One rule is that you cannot use the number at very first. So if we have str1 equal to 1 India, okay, and then I check str1 dot is identifier, so this will check the validness. False, because 1 is not allowed. Similarly, if you put this thing as an underscore, means if these string governing all the rules which is used for the identifier, so this will give you true. So underscores allow, so it will give you the true part. Mean it is checking the validness of identifier name, but name you are giving to variable, that is identifier. And for giving the name, we have some protocol, some rules, and these the truthness depend the follow of that rule to this string. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now moving to a list, very important, very useful data structure in a Python. List in Python is implemented to store the sequence of type of data. Okay, what we do in string, we are storing the characters. We are storing the characters one by one. Okay, but here we have to collect data. Like, you can collect the string, you can collect the float, you can collect the numbers like that. Okay, however, Python contains 6 data types that capable to store a sequence of most common and reliable data type. So what are 6 data type? Int, float, string, list, tuple, dictionaries. These are 6 data type. A list can be defined a collection of values or item of different types. Means we do flexibility over here, that you can put different type of data types in a particular list. Items in the list separate with a comma, this one, and enclosed with a square bracket. All right. So let's create a list one. List of number. So what I do, I take the list one equal to, okay, I take this kind of number. All right. So who will tell me this is list? The first one is square bracket. The second one is type function. Type of list one. This will tell you type of list one is list. Okay. So this is list of number. Same way, if you want to collect a list of string value, so what we do, we take the list two equal to America, Brazil. These are the 4 countries which contain a string. Canada and what we say Denmark. I take this thing as a ABCD format. Okay, so this is a list of 2 which contain the country name, and when it is got printed, so you can got the square bracket. Similarly, if you want to print the list one, you again got the square bracket. Okay, this is integer list. Now the mixture, hybrid list. Hybrid means you can put different data types list. All right. So what we do again, list 3, put name, age. Again, I put this thing in numeric. Profession, location. Okay, and that is also part of a string. So I put better. I take some float entry because multiple entries there. One float entry is there. Salary part of this one. So this list 3 contained one string type, second numeric type, and third float type of data. So you can see the list 3. Okay, so list is very completely flexible. Okay, one more thing that I want to show in string part. Let's suppose we have any variable email. Okay, so what data we have on the email of 2 is Mr. Arvind. What data we have on email of 2?
For email of proof, 01 H.
Which one?
H.
H. Okay, now what I do, equal to, I want to put k, means I am doing alteration. I need that where the h is there, the k must be there, but string is not supporting, so we can say string is immutable, means we cannot change data if we assign. Okay, that is drawback of a string. All right, so once you initialize the data, you cannot change this one. Str object does not support the item assignment. Okay, so list will remove this ban. Immutable means we cannot change this one. So list is mutable. I mean, we can change the thing. For example that I am printing the list 3 list 3. Okay, uh, clear, keep one thing in your mind. Indexing and slicing the same as the string in list, same, nothing is there. Okay, same positive index, same negative index, same slicing is there. I will show you. So what we have in list 3. So next, Mr. Hitesh Kumar, please unmute yourself. List of 2, what we have? List of 1, what we have? Hitesh Kumar, can you hear me? Yes, Sabah Fatima, Sabah Rehana, please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
So what we have? List 3 of 1.
Will give Abhishek.
No, it's a 45.
No, sir. Sir, 45. Yes, zero रहेगा वो.
I
Sorry,
told
sorry.
you same rules which we have in string, same rule we have in list. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
on the 0th index we have my name, second
Yes,
this one.
sir.
Now list is mutable means it support the item assignment. I want to update my age, so I put the 78. Okay, and when I print the list 3, so this give me updated data, means it will knock the index first, override the data, and the previous data gone lost. It means we can update the list over here. All right, now the same sequence, list is iterable. Again, if we creating list over here, list 2 is there. Now I am doing iteration. List is iterable. Yes, Yes, Mariana, please ask your question.
So, lists are slower than tuple. So why it is? Why lists are slower?
Who says list are slower?
I read in the books.
What is source of your reading?
So sometimes Google, sometimes some book.
No, because the thing is different. You can say this is behalf of, because list support the item assignment. You can change the item once it's given, but tuple does not support. So you can say the thing which is not updating the item may be fast. Okay, so
Okay.
that's the reason. After that, you can say over here. All right, Samariana. So we can say that the thing which is can be updatable, so that is automatically slow on this logic, and tuples do not assign support the item assignment. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
once the
Okay.
tuple you created, it will be fixed.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so list is iterable. So what we do, I take the for loop. Let's take some for I in range. Not range, first range are required. Range is required when we do print the indexing. So I in list 2. Okay, and print I. So what data you have in list 2? It will be printed one by one. If you want the side by side, so I told you the and equal to comma space. So this will be printed horizontally. All right. Now, how to print the indexes? I told you for printing the index, I have to use the range function. Okay. So what I do, I take range and the length. Okay. So range length of list 2. Okay, and then what I do, my variable is list 2. See the thing, I will put the index and the data also, because when you print the index and data, you can easily do this thing in slicing mode. So because you can compute which data occupied the which index. Okay, so I have list 2 square bracket comma I, again this one, then arrow, again picking the list 2 of I. Okay, this is printing the value of I, this is printing a data on a given index. Check the thing. Now if you update the thing, let's suppose I want to update the command Canada, so I take list 2 of this one and printing over here India. Again I run this iteration, see on the place of Canada, which initially was Canada on second index, now we have India. Okay, the indexing and splitting part, indexing I do cover, splitting part of for your value assignment same. Okay, it will cover the data. Keep this thing in your mind that on a string we have single character on a single index, but in list we have the multiple character on a single index. See, this is entire America on zero index, entire Brazil on first index, but in a string what we have only single index, single character on single index. See this thing, that is difference, single character on a single index, but here we have entire the thing, entire data on a single index. Keep this thing in mind. So I will put the slicing part on your behalf. Same slice operator, image is putting over here, same plus and minus, what we say, indexing over here. Now come across some library function for the list. All right, so what we do, let's see one by one what function it is using and how we use this thing. uh, okay, so let's start with the first function. that is append. Append function, yes. Append function. This function is used to insert the data in list at last index. Means what the last index we have, it will append the data on the given thing. Okay, so what I do, we have any list over there, numeric. I will take the example on the numeric one. Okay, I'm just taking the list one. Yes, fine. So we have list one. Okay, so I want to append list one dot append. What I do over here, I put over 100. Okay, now again print the list one. So each time what it do, it will uh, do put the thing in a last one on last index. Based on this one, write a program. Yes, dear. Someone raising the hand. Who is raising the hand?
Yeah,
Please.
so it was me. So the question
Yes.
is, what if I want to insert 100 at the second or third place?
Ma'am, please wait. Please wait. I'm coming. Please wait. I'm coming on that topic. For that, we have to use the insert function. All right.
Okay, so
I will use it, everything in the sequence manner. So please don't afraid. Okay. I will do everything in sequence manner. Okay. So write a program to develop a blank list. A blank list. Develop which store the cubes of from 1 to 10, from 11 to 20. Means I have to develop a list. So develop means initially my list is blank, cubes equal to blank. Okay, so for I in range 11 to 21, because it will give me the 20. Okay, what I do, cubes dot append. Okay, append, I take I raised to the power 3. What data it will supply by the range function, 11 raised to the power 3, it will put over here at last. So initially the cube list is blank, so it will come on the first index, then second index, then third index, like that. So if you print the cubes, check this thing. All right. Now the same way we have second function, count function. This function is used to count, uh, to display the frequency of the given number. Okay, so let's suppose any number is repeated many times and you want to count that number, that my list one anything is repeated, so it will not repeat it, so it give me the count of 0. Nothing is repeated. Okay, so what I do, I just put list one dot append. See, we will use a both case. The number is not repeated, number is repeated. Okay, dot append. I append the 3. List 3, list 1, sorry. Yeah, 3 is over there. Now see how we do this thing. List 1 dot count, and first I pass the 4. Perfect, 1. And then I pass over here 101, which is not available. 0. Similarly, I pass over here 3, which is repeated 2 times. Okay, easy function. Otherwise you have to iterate the for loop, you have to check the condition with if. So it will save your line of code as well as the time. Okay, next one, the index method. Index method, this method will give you the lowest index of data. Why I say the lowest index means data can be repeated. First data on 3, again 3. So it will not give the all occurrences. It will give the first occurrences from the 0th index onwards. So I do list 1 first, then list 1 index. I do put here 3. So 0, 1, 2. Similarly, if I put the 100, all right, 100 on 7th index. Now again, insert function. Insert function. This function accept two parameter, index as well as data. Means if you want to insert data on a specific index, not last one, just like Preeti Yadav told me, on a specific index. So we use the insert function. Okay, so what I do, I just take the list 1, all right, and I want to insert data from over here. So this is 0, 1, 2. So new data will be inserted over here in second index, and these all data will be shifted right. Okay, let's see. 1 dot insert. Okay, I want to insert 500. On second location, I want to insert the 500. Let's see what happened here. It should be placed after 4. Perfect. Data is here and everything is shifted right using that index. Now pop method. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I am not putting the number. 1, 2, 3. Then 4. Then 5. Pop method. I even know the pop about the pop operation.
To take out,
Which please repeat.
to take out something
To
from
take
like
out
the
something
stack.
from where? From where?
जैसे हम स्टैक में सर पॉप करते हैं, मतलब कोई चीज निकालते हैं,
हाँ,
वो
तो पॉप एक पर्टिकुलर इंडेक्स से होता है, वो कौन सी इंडेक्स होती है?
पॉपिंग हमेशा टॉप से होती है,
हाँ, टॉप से होती है, वो कोई लास्ट इंडेक्स होता है क्योंकि बॉटम तक
लास्ट
नहीं
इंडेक्स,
पहुंच
यस
सकते
सर.
है ना. So we have pop. This method is used to remove the data from list. Okay, let's see how it's work. So we have list 3. So list 1. Okay, so I just simply put list 1 dot pop. Okay, so the last item is 3. This will say I remove the last item. Okay, now see over here, 3 is removed. But if you want to remove some specific item, okay, so you can pass that index. Let's suppose I want to remove the second index 500, so I put 2 over here. Okay, now this list remove that particular item. So using popping you can easily remove the thing. All right, now reverse method. As a name is showing, it will reverse the data. So list 1 dot reverse. All right, so 100 will be first, 9, 6, 5. From here, from bottom to top, I mean from last to first, we will travel. So list 1, see this thing, the data which is last, now it is coming the first. All right, now the 5, 5, 6, 6 method. Seventh method, there is sort method. All right. So what sort method do? It will sort the data. Okay. So how we sort data? This thing. So list one dot sort. Check the thing. The lowest entry comes very first. Then it is increasing order. If you want to do this kind of arrangement, the biggest entry come very first. Biggest entry means 100, 9, 8 like that. So what we do, we have some parameter reverse equal to false, reverse equal to true. All right. So the reverse is a different method. It will just replace the reverse arrangement. But here sort reverse equal to true, it will reverse the thing based on the value. All right. One more method I covered on the join in this one, because join accept what we say, join accept the list. So you have to feed list, then you have to join the thing. All right. So this is from my side for today. Any question you can ask me for the given two topic.
So can I get your email ID? I have like some doubts regarding installation of Python.
Check this thing. Check this thing.
Wait,
Take the screenshot of this one.
so I think I have mailed on this.
Shrisha,
No,
is that
like
the
I
latest
mailed
mail?
you.
Actually, I'm mistaken in the code.
Hmm?
Hmm?
I'm not getting you.
I'm not
Please.
getting you. Please.
I have changed the code, sir. It's working now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because any
Because
query on
any
this one?
query?
So can we get some questions on loops like if or else के questions?
ओके, मैं
Assignments.
अरेंज करता हूँ. मैं सोच रहा था कि आपको दे दिया जाए, जितना टॉपिक हो गया उस पर कुछ दिया जाए संडे के लिए, सो दैट आप मुझसे प्रैक्टिस करो अच्छे अच्छे प्रोग्राम लाइक दैट कि आपको ये पता करना है कि आपके नेम में कितने वॉवेल और कॉन्सोनेंट हैं, उस टाइप के प्रोग्राम. So I will arrange this kind of program. Okay, I will give you the homework assignment, and the program will be 10 to 20, either 10 or in the range of 10 to 20. Okay, and you have to submit this thing on your email in the PDF format.
Okay sir, so questions आप कैसे दोगे? कोई पेज है वहाँ पे या फिर आप
आपको
बताओगे?
LMS से मिलेंगे, है ना. उसमें
Okay,
देख लेना असाइनमेंट मैं अनाउंस करूंगा, मैं पहले क्लास
okay,
में अनाउंस करूंगा कि मैंने
okay
आज
sir,
असाइनमेंट दिया है, उसके बाद आप उस पर अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हैं. ठीक है ना.
okay sir.
ओके, एनी मोर क्वेश्चन?
सर हेलो.
यस अरविंद.
सर लास्ट क्लास का लाइव वो सेशन अपने यूट्यूब में ऐड नहीं किया.
Dear, it would as it. I hope, because I will not add anything. I have to forward the thing. Okay. So I
Yes,
hope
sir.
it is added. Okay. Let me see this thing, because this is
बिकॉज
not my.
फंक्शन का कुछ पार्ट कल मिस हो गया था वो.
तो आपको ना मैं एक नंबर दिया था राखी मैम का. You should talk directly because she is
ओके
responsible
ओके.
for everything. Let me check everything.
Sir, the env command file is not opening, sir.
Please wait. Please let me sort out one query.
Yeah.
You're saying right. So I will ask to ma'am to upload as soon as possible. Otherwise, all right.
थैंक यू सर.
Thank you. Otherwise, you can also keep in touch to ma'am, Taki ma'am. She's a responsible person, and definitely she will upload you. Yes.
सर
Yes.
env कमांड का फाइल लोड नहीं हो रहा है सर IS LSN में.
env command मतलब समझ नहीं आया.
The data file, I mean the notepad file that you had told that you will upload, it has been uploaded, but then the file is not opening.
Change the extension. Because I put the extension .text. Put please the txt because here
सर डाउनलोड होने के लिए भी नहीं हो रहा है सर.
नहीं ऐसा देखो मैं देखता हूँ.
चेक कीजिए सर
एक
जरा.
मिनट रुको. I hope by mistaken nothing is uploaded in this section. I will tell to ma'am.
Okay sir.
Okay, because this their file is not there. If it is there, so it will
हाँ
download.
sir.
Uploading नहीं हुआ.
Sir, and the NSDAQ CSV file also.
NSDAQ CSV फाइल मैंने दिया आपको क्या?
नहीं यहाँ पे नहीं है.
डाउनलोड
कोड फाइल्स में भी नहीं है.
याहू फाइनेंस पे जाके डाउनलोड कर लो. मैंने बताया था ना, वो तो आपको लाइव मिल जाएगा.
I've downloaded all the CSV free. Okay, Yahoo Finance.
मैंने बताया था ना, वो तो लाइव मैंने दिया था कि इस बच्चों वहाँ से डाउनलोड कर लें. आपने रिकॉर्डिंग देखी हो.
वो ठीक से नहीं हुआ सर.
यहाँ पे जाएंगे, नैस्डैक पे जाएंगे. यहाँ पे आपका हिस्टोरिकल डेटा में आ जाएगा. ये हिस्टोरिकल डेटा में जाएंगे. यहाँ पे डाउनलोड का ऑप्शन है. दिस वन इज हियर.
ओके सर.
एनी मोर क्वेश्चन? Is
No,
Akla,
sir.
any query from your side? Sheetal, any query from your side?
Sir,
Yes, Akla. Akla, please speak.
sir, I have sent you a picture of that index command. Index command doesn't sort, right? It just says in that index of 6 means it should come as 6, right? But it is
So
coming as
it is
5.
starting from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The index starts from 0. I told you in the iteration.
Yes, sir, but it 6 should come now instead of 5.
No.
That is without.
You find the index of 6. This one. So we'll count the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. स्टार्टिंग तो 0 से करेंगे ना. 0 से काउंट कीजिए, आपको 5 भी मिलेगा.
Answer.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Any more participant for the query?
So I have a question. In the beginning, actually I joined late. So वहाँ पे जो starting में आपने I think आप string का बता रहे थे, वहाँ पे negative में जो था वो मुझे समझ में नहीं आया.
आप एक बार अटेम्प्ट करो. आप देखो, कोई चीज़ अगर समझ में नहीं आती इसका मतलब नहीं है कि हाँ एकदम मुझे समझ में नहीं आएगी. एक बार ट्राई तो करो, पढ़ के देखो.
नहीं actually
चला के देखो एक बार. देखो मैंने वहाँ पे इमेज लगाई, इसीलिए इमेज लगाई है. Why I put the image over there?
So actually I don't have Jupyter in my laptop.
So मैंने सोल्यूशन बना रखा है ना. गूगल कोलैब पे काम कीजिए, सोल्यूशन सारे हैं ना. तो मैंने सब चीज लगा रखी है. क्यों लगाया नहीं?
हाँ सर, ये -7.
इसमें आपको क्या समझ में आ रहा है? इसमें क्या समझ में आ रहा है?
ओके, रिवर्स है. गॉट इट.
अटेम्प्ट करो, चीजें समझ में आएंगी. अटेम्प्ट नहीं करोगे, चीजें समझ में नहीं आएंगी.
ओके सर.
यू शुड बी रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर दिस वन. आपको समझना है. और देखो कभी कभी चीजें एक बार समझ में नहीं आती हैं, तो इसमें वो हाइपर होने की जरूरत नहीं. चीज समझ में नहीं आई, रिपीट करो, चला के देखो, गलत आउटपुट दो, सही आउटपुट दो, तुम्हें बिल्कुल समझ में आएगा. ठीक है ना?
ओके सर.
दिस इज नॉट फॉर मी, आई मीन ऑल स्टूडेंट्स.
यस सर.
लर्निंग इज ए कंटिन्यू अपग्रेड प्रोसेस. सो यू हैव टू अपग्रेड. डाउनग्रेड में जाओगे कि अरे मुझे नहीं आया, समझ में नहीं आया, तो कुछ भी नहीं हो पाएगा. ठीक है ना?
Okay, sir. So actually I have downloaded the Anaconda, but I don't know how to install Python and.
तो मैंने पहले फर्स्ट लेक्चर में बताया है. You should go there and see the recording.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
सर
Yes.
सर हमने जो अभी लिस्ट में जो भी मेथड देखे हैं वो
हाँ।
हमने न्यूमरिक पे किया अप्लाई, तो
हाँ।
सेम चीजें क्या कैरेक्टर्स पे होंगी स्ट्रिंग्स पे?
अगर सपोर्ट करता है तो होंगी, अगर
अदरवाइज
अर्थमेटिक
एरर देगा।
बिल्कुल error देगा। अर्थमेटिक ऑफ मैनिपुलेशन नहीं है तो हो जाएंगी, अर्थमेटिक मैनिपुलेशन है तो नहीं होंगी।
ओके
ओके, अदरवाइज ऑल थिंग यू कैन अपेंड ओवर है। ओके, आई थिंक काउंट भी कर सकते हो आप, एवरीथिंग काउंट ओवर है। चला के देखो, सब काम करेगा। अगर
मतलब
अगर
सारी
अर्थमेटिक
काम कर भी सकती, नहीं भी कर सकती।
अगर अर्थमेटिक मैनिपुलेशन है तो नहीं करेगा, लिस्टिंग में अर्थमेटिक मैनिपुलेशन नहीं लगता है, ठीक है ना।
ओके, मतलब सॉर्टिंग मेथड नहीं वर्क करेगा अगर
करेगा,
हम।
स्ट्रिंग में सॉर्टिंग होती है, करके देखो, करेगा। किसने कहा ABCD आती है, इसकी ASCII वैल्यू से होती है।
अच्छा, वो
पहले
एस्काई के बेसिस पे
पहले
करेंगे।
कैपिटल ABCD आता है, फिर स्मॉल ABCD आता है, बिल्कुल होती है ASCII वैल्यू से।
ओके
Do attempt and then ask me, all right?
ओके सर, थैंक यू।
Any more queries so that we can wind up session? Okay, thank you so much, students. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night.